Hello and welcome to episode 118 of my Wurm Unlimited tutorial series. This episode is going to be on making a bridle. Just following on really with starting off with the branding, moving on to the bridle, and I'll do the other horse accessories in the next couple of episodes. Okay, so first of all, some information on the bridle. A bridle can be used to lead a creature without the use of a rope. This applies to everyone. You must have an item, doesn't matter what item, but you must have any item activated in order to lead the animal. So you could activate your lantern, or you could activate your lever, or you could activate your fishing rod. As long as you've activated something appears down here saying it's activated, you can then lead a horse. And what it means by everyone is, if I put a bridle, which I'm going to show, on one of the horses down there, anyone then who's a part of my settlement will be able to lead that horse. Regardless of if they have a rope or not, they simply activate any item and then they can lead it. So that's the main benefit of a bridle. The bridle has no effect on the turning arc of a mount. A bridle can be worn, can be put on a horse or a hell horse. Now how cool would that be to ride on a hell horse? Some of you no doubt out there have managed to tame a hell horse. If you have, it would be fantastic for you to leave a comment and let us know. Maybe show us a picture of you on your hell horse. How cool would that be to show everyone? Okay, next, hitching a creature to a vehicle or tent is one way to secure your animal, because if you've got a bridle on it, you'll have the option to hitch it, just like if it had a rope. But I'll show you another way to get around hitching in another episode, and that'll be a good one. Okay, let's make a bridle. We will be using the blacksmithing and leatherworking skills. And one point to mention about making a bridle: the mouth bit quality affects the success chance. In case of failure, the headstool takes damage. So let's bring up the recipe window first of all and see what we need for this. So you'll see there's three main components to making a bridle, and the main bridle uses the leatherworking skill. But the three components are a mouth bit, which uses blacksmithing, a headstool, which is leatherworking, and some reins, which is leatherworking. So we need to make all three of these. Let's start with the mouth bit. So let's first add no, I think what I'm going to have to do first is bring this up, and I'm going to need the large anvil and an iron lump. Right, I've got an iron lump here, so let's grab that. Let's now add the mouth bit. Okay, and let's bring this window down a bit so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so now I need to add the large anvil. There we go. And now we're looking for the mouth bit, which is there. Cool. Right, so we only need one. You need a minimum of 0.30 of an iron lump. So you can see I've got plenty there. 3.14. So let's create. 99% chance, so should do it. Yep, there we go. There's our iron lump. So with this iron, I don't think I need it anymore, so let's throw it back in the bin. We have our mouth bit, so that's the blacksmithing bit done. Okay, so now let's bring the bridle back up. And next we need to make a headstool. Okay, so to make the headstool we need a bit of leather and a needle. Again, the leather can be 0.33 I believe, or something like that. That's near enough. Okay, so I've got both of them components, so let's add to the crafting window, and there we are, headstall. Thankfully it's 92% chance, so we're going to do it. Let's create. Okay, remember, put your scrap pieces in your scrap bin, and you can accumulate them and combine them all together. So there we go, though, there's our headstall. Okay, let's bring the bridle back up. And now we need to make the reins, which is this one. The reins again is a needle and a bit of leather, and again using leather working. So let's add the reins. And it should use the same again, I believe, 33. So 0.33. So still got plenty of leather. Right, okay, so the reins 92%, cool, so this is another easy one to make. Let's create. Okay, there we are. Let's throw the scrap pieces in there. That's the 3 components we need. So let's get the bridle back up. And now we can add the bridle to the crafting window. Okay, so there's the bridle. Let's create. Little bit more difficult. This is, remember, with me having my where is my tailoring? Yeah, this is with my leather working. I'm sorry, in that back window, let's get rid of that. With my leather working, it's on 42.79. That's why I've got a pretty good job at making. That's why it's 69%, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Let's create. Right, okay, so now we need to add the unfinished bridle to the crafting window. And we need to add the reins. And continue. Let's whack that up to 4. And there we go, we now have a bridle. Yay. Right, okay, so let's close some of these windows so we can see what we're actually doing. Let's have a drink and eat some food. Right, okay, we don't need that window. Now I'm going to grab the branding iron because, oh actually, let's put that leather back in the bin. Don't want to waste any of it, it'll only rot in my pocket. Okay, so we've got our bridle. I'm going to take the branding iron with us because I can't remember which, I think there's only one horse down there. Hopefully it hasn't died of old age. Because I'm hoping to demonstrate now how you equip the bridle. The bridle gets equipped in the head slot, so let's go do it. Jump on my wagon and let's see if the horse is still alive. Oh, I hope he is. I forgot all about that. I needed to breed him. Mind you, there was 2 horses down there if I remember correctly. The poor animals have been dying off on my settlement. Shows you how much I've been caring for them. But the good news is they've been dying of old age. Happily of old age. Alright, there's no horse in there. Ah, here's a horse. And it looks like the other horse did perish of old age, waiting for me. Never mind. At least we've got one horse here. Oh no, there he is. He is still alive. Cool. Right, okay, so let's show you how to equip the bridle. Okay, so equipping the bridle. Now, providing you've branded, remember the way to check if it's branded, double left click on the horse and it will tell you it has been branded by and belongs to blah blah blah. Okay, so it's been branded. If you've not branded it, you would need to tame it in order to equip the bridle. Once it's tamed or branded, right click the horse, look, equipment, and we're going to put it on the head slot. So grab your bridle, drop it on the face. Is that the face? Actually, sorry. Yeah, so no, drop it on the head. Not the face, on the head. Okay, now how do we know if it's working? Well, we can activate our pelt. We can right click the horse and lead. So I'm leading it now, even though I've got the mountain lion pelt activated. And just to prove it, let's take some steps over here. You should see the horse following me. There you go. So that's how you do it, and that is the horse bridle. Wherever you are in the world, God bless you and keep every last one of you safe. Thank you for watching and have a fantastic day. And the horse says goodbye as well, by the way, because he's probably not going to be here for much longer because he's vulnerable. Bye bye.